Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the current state of the housing market and what are some of the things you can do to help you prepare to purchase your first home. In a market where down payments have hit an all-time high and buyers are battling with high mortgage rates. So let's get started. Based on recent data, the median down payment for a home buyer is at 13%, with the youngest buyers putting down a median amount of 8%. However, the average down payment for a house across the US is 14.4%. This is significantly higher compared to previous years, and it's largely due to the continuous climb in housing prices. Another factor impacting the housing market is the rise in mortgage rates. These rates have exceeded levels not seen in years, leading to increased monthly payments for home buyers. In fact, mortgage rates have topped 7%, the highest it's been in 21 years. This has resulted in ballooning costs for home buyers and has pushed buying a home out of reach for many people. Adding to the complexity of the situation is the severe housing shortage. The number of homes for sale in the market has been falling for several months. This lack of available homes for sale drive home prices higher, even though mortgage rates are near the highest it's been in nearly 2 decades. Increasingly, the housing market situation varies across different regions. For instance, home prices in New York have steadily increased over the past years. On the other hand, the average down payments in the nation's 50 largest metros top at least $47,900, but jump to more than $200,000 in some especially expensive part of the country like San Jose and San Francisco. Higher rates means more people could be priced out of the current market. This could take longer for offers to come in for sellers. However, for those who can afford the payments, the silver lining is that certain buyers you may have been competing with when rates were low won't be around when rates rises. Despite the challenging market conditions, there are still options for prospective home buyers. If you're a first-time home buyer in this market, here are a few things you can do to increase your opportunity to purchase a home. Well, first, get your finances in order. The better your financial situation prior to applying for a mortgage, the easier it will be to qualify for a lower interest rate and a larger loan. With that in mind, take the following steps to improve your financial fitness. Pay down existing debt. Debt to income is the key metric that lenders look at when determining what you can afford for a monthly payment. It's a direct function of your income compared to the amount you spend every month making required debt payments. Neither is easy, but it can be easier to pay off debt than miraculously start making more money. If you're trying to make the most impact on your debt to income, pay off the debts with the biggest monthly payments first. If you are further out from buying a home, you may opt to pay the debt with the highest interest rates first. Improve your credit score. Your credit score is a big indicator for lenders of how you've been able to manage debt in the past, and is one of 2 key factors that determines your interest rate. The higher your score, the better. Major influences in your credit score are your ability to make on-time payments and keep a relatively low credit utilization on a revolving line of credits. The rule of thumb is usually 30% or less. Build your savings for a down payment. The other huge factor in your interest rate is your down payment. Simply put, the less the lender has to give you, the better your interest rate will be because there's less risk involved. I'm not suggesting that you feast on off-brand mac and cheese and single-ply toilet paper, but finding small ways to cut back can make it easier to pay down existing debt or save for a down payment. Every little bit counts. So it doesn't need to be a huge change. Over time, it's way easier to feel the slow creep of signing up, say, for 6 streaming services at $10 a piece a month. Now, maybe you could just only subscribe to only 2. Working with a real estate agent can be the best way to navigate a challenging real estate market. Good agents can help you find properties within your budget. They can also be key negotiators on your behalf in terms of getting a fair price and avoiding overpaying for a house. Looking ahead, the combination of elevated mortgage rates, higher home prices, and tight inventory is posing affordability challenges to most buyers. and that will continue into 2024. However, there are some signs of adjustment as the share of home listings which have had their prices reduced in the last month increase more than expected for this time of year. In conclusion, the current housing market presents a challenging landscape for buyers due to high down payments, rising mortgage rates, and a severe housing shortage. However, with careful planning and consideration, it's still possible to navigate this market. That's all for this video, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the housing market.